I'm off to Athens in a few days. I'm going to tell you exactly what I pack and how much I think it's going to cost me while I'm there. Strap in, find out. Right, Swyn and I are off on a cheeky little getaway to Athens on Thursday, so this is going to be quick because I want to get it filmed. By the time you watch this, I'll be there, so keep an eye on our shorts. As I've said before, we chuck these together cheap. When I've gone from London in the past, we got it for 80 quid. This time we're going from Manchester, and it's costing me slightly over £100 each. Reason for that is flying from anywhere other than London is usually more expensive. Why did I do it? Well, A, Manchester's a bit closer to home, and B, the flight times are excellent. Early morning flight out, we're going to get the first half day in Athens. Coming back, it's not an early morning flight, and all the options for London were like silly o'clock. I'm in work on the Monday, Swyn's in college. So we're going to be landing back in the UK at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's giving us 2.5 full days and a tight wad budget. So let's start by telling you what I'm taking. First of all, it's all going in my trusty Norway bag. We talked about this before. It cost me 12 quid. I've had it 3 years. If you count all my trips home at the weekend, it's probably been on 200 journeys. Still intact, still working. And if it ever did go out of action for a while, it all folds up into this pocket. You can get them on Amazon. I'm not going to do the affiliate link. You'll find it yourself. Narway, Narwey. So how do I get round getting a weekend in this? And more importantly, how does Swyn, because she's got the same bag. Well, we're only going for 3 days. You get on the plane wearing your heaviest items. It's going to be winter in the... Well, it is winter in the UK. So I'm going to have jeans, a jumper, maybe a shirt and a t-shirt underneath. Only taking 1 pair of shoes. And then inside I'm going to pack a spare pair of jeans. Don't think I'll need shorts. Obviously the essentials, underwear and socks. A couple of t-shirts and a shirt. That's it. That's all I'm taking. Not even sure why I'm taking my big coat. Well, I am, because it's got pockets. That's free luggage space. Now additionally, I also take this bad boy. Now bear in mind you're wearing a coat. You can easily sneak that on and it doesn't look like you're carrying any extra baggage. You've got your coat on. In there I carry most of my tech, my camera, a few bits and bobs, and I use that all around the city. I also take a pack-a-mac because it's a raincoat that folds down to nothing and a portable rucksack. Because for days out you don't want to be unpacking your trusty Norway. Put the portable rucksack in your pocket. If you need to carry stuff, you open it. If you don't, boom, job done. That is it. That's all I've ever done for a 3-day break, and it works well every time. So let's talk about what I'm expecting to spend. Well, first of all, there's the incidentals. We've got an early morning flight and we don't live in Manchester. We have got to stay over the night before. Now, when I went to Marrakesh, we slept in the car in a car park.
Why was he in the car, Dad?
Because our flight's really early in the morning, and I don't think it's sensible to pay for a hotel that you're going to be getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, because you're effing cheapskate. I will pay for a hotel for your favourite child.
And that as well. Not going to do that in December. So I've ended up stumping up for a hotel. I wasn't happy with it. It's cost me 100 quid for a hotel and 4 days parking. However, it's got to be done. So you've got to factor that in. Don't just think, oh, I'm going to get 100 quid holiday and that's it. There's going to be, if there's 2 of you go, it's another 50 quid a head just for hotel and parking. This is taking it up to 150 now. It's still cheap. You're still talking 50 quid a night to get out of the country in the winter. To me, that's worth it. Now, as I've said before, we are going to be staying in a basic hotel. That's the way I roll. But it means I can afford more of these in a year. So let's look at what we're going to spend while we're there. And I'll start off with day one. Well, day one, we're going to pick up the 20 euro travel card, which gives us all our travel for the weekend. Probably don't need it to its fullest because there's a lot of stuff you can walk to, but it's going to save you at least the airfare, the journey from the airport to the city, which is €7 each way. So you only really need to do €6 worth of journeys while you're there. You probably will. Even if you don't, you've only lost €6. So we're going to factor that into day one expenses. Obviously, when we get there, we might have a light snack, plenty of cafes, coffee and a pastry. Let's say €4. Maybe not, maybe more, but we'll say €4. Then we're going to do our exploration. Hopefully, if the plane's not delayed, I'm hoping to do the Acropolis on day one. That's €10 each to get in. Boom. That'll take up most of day one. Swyn's never been to Athens before, so I can pacify her with something free then. Watching the changing of the guards, stroll into Plaka, look at some gifts. This is where the Swyn tax comes in. She might want me to buy her some. Resist, Dad, resist. She's got her own money now. That takes us into early evening. The rooftop restaurant I went to with Mum and Book. I know I can get a meal for two there for about €30. So that's day one done. You've covered your transport for the weekend, €20. Your evening meal, €30 because I pay for both of us. So that's €50. Light lunch for two, €8. It's €58, which is giving you your travelling for the whole weekend, an evening meal and lunch. It's not bad for your first day. Now day two, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the organised day trip to Meteora. Boom. Includes lunch, €75. Obviously you're going to have to get a breakfast. Now I know that this is picked up from the train station where they've got a cheap cafe. So we'll get breakfast again for about €4. Theoretically we shouldn't have to spend another penny until we're on the way back, because they do stop somewhere for evening meal. It's not included in the deal, so I think that's about €15. So you're talking €80 each for a full day out. And you're going to get everything. You're going to get the guided tour, you're going to get to see the monasteries. I think compare that to go into a couple of museums, maybe go on a bike ride or something. I think it's a cheap full day, because it really is a full day. It starts at 7 AM, finishes at 10 PM. You're going to cap your day. Let's allow for a couple of coffees while you're away. Let's call it €100 each. You're on holiday. Sounds a lot, but it's a really big full-on day. So day three, which unfortunately is your last full day. Should be a bit tired by now, but I'm with Swyn, so probably not. So we're going to get up, do Monastricky Flea Market, and just take in Athens gently. See all the places you can see without actually paying to go in. Don't think we're going to do the museum. Swyn's got a short attention span and I've been in it twice. So I was thinking by about lunchtime, head up Mount Lycabettus. Now if we're feeling energetic, we'll walk it, but the funicular I think is about €10 return. So let's say we've done the funicular. Boom, you're at the top. It's not too expensive to have lunch up there. You compare that to the UK where you get charged a tenner for a soggy pasty. You can get a meal up there for two people, around about €20, including a beer. Come back down, you've got the afternoon. Possibly go into one of the paid attractions, but I'm with Swyn. I know she's going to not have quite finished her souvenir shopping. So we'll probably do a bit of that. And here's where I'll stop my budget for the day. Normal people would probably just go for an evening meal and take in the sights. At this point, Swyn is 18. She's never really hit nightlife in another country before. I think we're going to go nuts. So I'm going to do my total up to here. Again, €4 breakfast, €10 lunch, €10 to go up the mountain, and we'll budget €20 for a nice Saturday night dinner. So there you have it, €44 for your last full day, day three. I think it's going to cost me a lot more because I think we're going to hit the nightlife in Surrey, but you never know. So what have we done so far? We've done €100 for day two, the full day, €44 for day three, plus whatever comes off. I'm talking everyone can do this. What they pay is on top. It's up to them. And for day one, we're talking €50. So we're up to about €200 for 3 days. That's not too bad. I'm not going to count the last half day because all you're going to do is use the pass you've already paid for to go back to the airport and just maybe have a light breakfast. So you're going to easily get by on €200. Why don't we tune in next week and see what I actually spent? I'm going to do a couple of videos while I'm there because I need to extract some value. I need to try and make it worth the trip. Hopefully these will keep me going till Christmas. But let's see how much more than €200 we spend. It's probably going to be, but hey, we're on holiday. I don't go about skimping. I go to not waste money, but still do everything I want to do. So thanks ever so much for watching. Hope you're jealous because when you're sitting there in the cold, I'll be in Athens. If you want more of this, please, please, please consider like, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell. It helps the channel more than anything else. Do you think I've missed anything? Put it in the comments and we'll see you next week. So at the top of every mountain there's always a good restaurant, and rather than ordering a big meal we've gone for a bit of everything. We have fries and tzatziki. Take it you don't want to be in this.
No, but I don't.
You can talk. Are you looking forward to it?
I can talk. Yeah.